everyone, it's Alyssa coming at you with another slow fashion video. This week it's the second Sunday of the month. Can't believe it already. I think I say that every time. I hope you're all doing well. The second Sunday of the month means that I am doing another outfit envy recreation video where I take looks that I really love and that I found on Pinterest or Instagram, and I recreate them using what I already have in my closet. I think this is a great exercise to really start honing in on your creativity in using what you already have rather than going out and shopping for things that maybe you don't really need. So this week I have two looks that I'm really excited to try. The first is by MELODIE'S. I just love this look. It's so feminine and pretty. I don't have pieces that are remotely similar to this, so I'm a bit concerned about how it's gonna go, but anyway, we're gonna give it a try because it's just so pretty. So before jumping into my closet and trying to just throw things together, I really try to break down looks into general elements of style. That way there isn't so much focus on wanting the pieces that she has because I likely don't own them, and that can cause frustration within my own closet, make me want to go shopping. So the first style element that I look at is the overall style vibe or the genre of the look. What are the descriptors that I can use as almost a guidepost when building this look and finding those similar pieces from within my own closet? So I'm definitely going to say ladylike, feminine. I'm gonna put the word pretty in there. As simple as it is, this is just a really pretty look. I'm also going to say delicate, and I feel like there's like a ballerina inspiration in here somewhere. I don't know if that's exactly a style vibe, but it goes with the whole delicate theme. And I think there is a vintage element in there as well with the basket bag. Maybe it's the silhouette of the skirt, I'm not sure. But I'm gonna throw that in there as well. Classic and timeless is another great descriptor because I think you could see this photo in 5 years from now, or had I seen it 5 years ago, I probably still would have fallen in love with it. I'm also going to say there's a hint of a minimalist aesthetic in here as well. Okay, normally I don't have that many descriptors. I don't know why there were so many today. Maybe it's because I had just been looking at a thesaurus for a writing project. Anyway, the second thing that I look at is the silhouette and proportion. I guess that's two things. Starting with the silhouette, the first thing that I see is that it's got a really beautiful, varied silhouette. Very sleek, form-fitted on top, juxtaposed with a beautiful A-line, slightly voluminous shape on the bottom. And this is why I love looks with separates, because it really allows you to manipulate the silhouette and the overall shape of your outfit without being restricted to a dress. And when it comes to the proportions, I would say this is fairly evenly balanced. The use of the horizontal line across her shoulders is a great play on proportion because what it does is it balances out her top half with her bottom. So the volume of the skirt on the bottom isn't as drastic because we've got that horizontal line across the top. Now, depending on your body type, maybe instead, if you're already broad in the top, you won't need a horizontal line across your shoulders to balance out the volume of the skirt. You might want to go for a V or a scoop neck or something that is softer that allows your figure to do the balancing, and you don't have to rely on your clothing to do that. I hope that makes sense. The final thing I look at are the styling hacks, and this has to do with all of those little tweaks that she's done with her outfit that have nothing to do with the clothes she's wearing, but more how she's put them together. So the first styling hack that I can see here is that she's tucked her top all the way into her skirt, either that or it's just a very short top, and this really helps both cinch her waist and show off that beautiful silhouette and proportion. The second thing that's happening here is a really great use of contrasts, and this comes from the black top paired with a very light white skirt. So not only is she using the black top to play with the proportions, she's also using the contrasting colors to really play up that entire silhouette. Another quick styling hack that I can see is matching her accessories. The handbag and the footwear go beautifully together. So you can see that she's kept her jewelry incredibly minimal, and I think that's because the skirt with the print and the black with the corresponding buttons makes such a beautiful visual impact. It really doesn't need much else. Plus she's got great hair, which I think is a beautiful accessory in itself. So now that I've identified all of those different style elements and really taken the style out of the clothing so that we can apply it with our own items, let's see what I can come up with. Okay, so I'm gonna do something a bit odd here. This dress was actually in my consignment pile because my summer uniform dress is not this silhouette at all. I really much prefer shirt dresses, but I thought the bottom half of this dress has a very similar silhouette as this skirt. So I'm wondering if I can maybe just fold the top in, because there's not a lot of material here. And I mean, if that's successful, I might just DIY this and cut the top off and turn it into a skirt. Oh my gosh. Definitely doesn't have that beautiful print, but I think it might work. We shall see. I definitely don't have an off-the-shoulder top. I have my beautiful black Organic Basics tank top, which is nice and fitted. It's not that great off the shoulders, so I'm really missing out on the proportion play there, but it's got that nice fitted silhouette. Alternatively, in cooler months, I could use my black cardigan and I could restyle it so that it's off the shoulder and it'll give me that ballerina vibe. So I'm going to show you both and I would love to know your opinion. But I love the idea of having those buttons in the skirt that correspond to the black top so that the contrast looks a little bit more deliberate. So what I'm going to do is try wearing a very thin black belt over top of that, you know, dress slash skirt. Bag, you saw this one coming. Obviously. The shoes is gonna be tough. Like, this is where a very simple espadrille would come in handy, but I took those off my list because I just have way too many shoes. Okay, look number 2 is by Louise, who has some incredible, very minimal looks that I absolutely love. And this one here, it's full of basics, so I'm feeling a little bit more optimistic about this one. So when I look at this outfit, the style vibe that I'm seeing is definitely minimalist, timeless, classic. I also want to say there's a bit of an androgynous or menswear vibe in here as well, mostly because of the blazer and the simplicity of the t-shirt. I also think relaxed is a good word to use here. It has that sense of ease. When it comes to the silhouette and the proportions, it's interesting because the blazer does look like it goes all the way down to the hem of her shorts, which means the entire silhouette of this look could be just the solid, straight, clean lines of the blazer. Even if we were to include the shorts as part of the overall shape of the look, they would still be fairly clean-cut, straight line. And bringing us to the proportions, this is a really interesting one because she's got short shorts paired with an oversized and long blazer. So there's a really interesting tension between the short and fitted versus the long and oversized. Now looking at the styling hacks, it does seem like a fairly simple look. Just the fact that she's tucked in her t-shirt all the way into her shorts makes sure that this look comes across as polished. And wearing the blazer as a cape is another way to make this look feel a little bit more casual and effortless. Another styling hack is that she's really kept it all neutrals or just black and white, aside from the denim shorts. And finally, she's wearing a very bold yet very simple necklace to change up her neckline a little bit. When you add that beautiful necklace and it almost creates more of a soft neckline, it adds just the right touch of elegance and polish, but also a softness to the whole look. Yeah, let's see how this works in my own closet. I actually, now that I think about it, don't have a pair of, you know, simple cuffed denim shorts. I only have denim cutoffs, which is really gonna make the look feel a bit more edgy, a lot more casual. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go ahead and use my denim cutoffs, but I'm gonna use these instead of the chambray shorts, which I was considering, which are a little bit more polished, but it has a paper bag waist and I would have to wear a belt with it, and I find that that would really draw attention away from the simplicity. I think the neckline, having a crew or even a boat neck, is really important. However, if that's not a neckline that is flattering for you, a V-neck or a scoop neck or whatever neckline suits you, that's what's the most important. I've chosen my crew Comme des Garçons tee. I'm going to go with my tuxedo blazer. This has the fewest embellishments and hardware, so I'm gonna go with this blazer, and it'll be really good at giving me that great boxy silhouette. Oh, and shoes. I'm going to use my secondhand Moschino flat sandals. Today. I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know if you thought those looks were a hit or a miss. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a wonderful week ahead. I hope you are keeping safe and well. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, or if you learned something new. Hit subscribe. I'm pretty sure it's here if you haven't already, and I will be back in another slow fashion video. Thank you so much for watching again. Ciao!